I grew up in Easton, California. It's a small town very similar to Firebaugh, centered around agriculture. Growing up, I went through a K school system, and from there, you go to Washington Union. So everyone knows everyone, just like in Firebaugh. I've been so fortunate in my life to have so many people that have influenced me, who have been influential. But when I think about who's really inspired me in my life, who's been the biggest influence in my life, it has to be my parents. My parents are actually from the West Side. My dad is from Burl, and my mom is from Five Points. And growing up, they, learned to do well in school. They were always respectful, but when they started school, they did not speak English, and that was challenging. There's many stories that my parents have shared with me about their struggle starting school, but one thing was certain. It was that my parents valued education. Not only did my parents value education, but they instilled in us a very strong work ethic. When I was a kid, I was taken out there with my brothers and we would do lawns with my dad. And I remember afterwards, we'd always look forward to either going to Fosse Freeze or somewhere to grab a burger. You know, we were tired, we were dirty, and when you're a kid, a milkshake is makes your day. And I remember my dad taking those opportunities to talk with us, and he always tell us, "You're going to work smart or you're going to work hard." That was my dad's saying. And what he meant by that, you're going to work smart, meaning we're going to use this, or you're going to work hard. And there's nothing wrong with hard work, but I know my dad wanted better for us than what he had in his life. As I mentioned, there have been so many people who have helped me along the way. But there are times in your life that are just pivotal moments. And one of those for me was when my counselor, Miss Henderson, called me in. It was my senior year. And she looked at my grades with me and we started talking. And she's like, "Sarah, you should go to Fresno State." And at the time, I hadn't even thought of how I would get there or what I would have to do in order to get to Fresno State. I just knew I was working hard and doing the best I could. Miss Henderson took me by the hand and showed me the paperwork I had to fill out. She worked with my family. If it hadn't have been for Miss Henderson really taking that time to notice me, to call me in, she was like a guardian angel, and I will never forget that. After I was accepted into Fresno State, I remember me and Miss Henderson just crying in her office. My first year, my freshman year, I got great grades. I went right to the high school and showed Miss Henderson, and we cried again. And through the years, I have done my best to keep in contact with her because if it had not been for Miss Henderson, the school, and people really taking notice of me, I absolutely would not be where I am today.
Perfect.
So I found myself at Fresno State, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to be the Miss Henderson for a child. So I worked hard and I earned my BA in liberal studies. My first teaching position was in Mendota, and I loved it. I taught there for 9 years. Then I was approached about going to an administrative program, and I thought, no thank you. I loved teaching. And it was Dr. Lopez who shared with me, what I'm doing in my classroom can be shared with an entire school, meaning I could help even more children. So that's what I did. I went back and got my administrative credential. What is my driving force? That's easy. It's my family. My family means everything to me. Family is the center of everything. I truly believe that. That's one of the reasons it's so important to me to make sure that I'm constantly in contact with the families here in Firebaugh. If I can do anything to help them, to help their child, I have an open door policy. I always have. I want to do my best to serve the families, because in essence, by serving families, I am serving my Bailey Bears as well. If there's any message I would like to share with our students, it would be, it doesn't matter where you come from, it matters where you're going. I'm the oldest of 7 from a blended family. I was the first to graduate college in my entire family. That includes my extended family. We didn't have much growing up. We were from a small town, but I didn't let those things get in my way. I was determined. And if you're willing to work hard, there's really nothing you can't accomplish. So remember to hold on to your family. Let them be your driving force. Your Fireball Los Deltas family will be with you here every step of the way, and they're going to guide you on your journey as well.